Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up, everybody? We got a Thursday night football watch party. Yes, sir. All right, let's see. Oh, check this out. We got new the way that the comments can be displayed on the screen. I like it. Let's see what looks better. Probably like that. We got some blind people in here. And yeah, let's see. Cool. All right. Shout out to the crew. What up, Daniel Berry? Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Corbin. What up? Shout out to Corey. What up, homie? Shout out to Rick. What up? And shout out to the peeps on TikTok. Corey said start Loveland versus the Giants or Mason Taylor versus Cleveland. That's kind of tough, man. That's kind of tough. I'm going to say Mason Taylor. Yeah. All right. Let's see. TikTok. C-Cast. Trade Amon Ra for Rice and Hall. Nah. Genty. Oh, dang. You know what? I forgot to turn it on the Prime Vision. It's way better than just the regular version of this. All right, everybody on TikTok, hit that like button. We're watching the game, but I'm answering questions as well. Phil in the house. What up, bro? Daniel, start 2, Aaron Jones, Manning guy, or Trey Hendo. First 2. I'm leaving Hendo on the bench. And M said Gibbs and Garrett Wilson for Saquon and Sutton. I mean, I'd probably do it, but it's kind of blah. Uh-oh, there goes Genty. He couldn't get loose, though. I mean, he got loose for a couple, but he couldn't break it all the way. And I'm curious what the flag is on here. Nick, I traded Kyren and Downs for Jalen Warren and Waddle. It's all right. Newbie, Rashad White or Keenan Allen? Leaning Rashad White. And Waylon, thanks for the follow. Hit that like button. All right, and everybody on YouTube, what up? We're about to smoke a bowl here. So anybody with a question, when you don't see me on the screen, that means we're doing a little bit of gardening. It's funny that's like the TikTok code. Doing some gardening. All right, who's gonna join me on this gardening session? Just got to send some money to the wifey. She's going to the store. Hey, Satelliter Nick, what up, bro? Come on. 7-0 Raiders over the Broncos. Exactly how we thought that it was all going to work out. And let's see who is 7-0. That is Q-Tip on the squares, hit for the $80. And then who's the 0-7? That is D-Bish. He hit for the 20. All right, let's go mark this down. 0-7 D-Bish 04. All right, let's see who else left a question. Not Cole. Jennings or Pierce in the flex. I'm leaning Jennings, but it's close. It's so close. Shout out to Yvonne for the follow. And Alir, I think that's how you say it. Rashad White or Monty, leaning White. Yvonne, Igbuka or Pittman. I'm leaning Pittman. Is that Gab? I've seen some people say to try and trade Gibbs. Why is that? Well, because he hasn't lived up to what we thought he was, and his schedule is horrible moving forward. So probably has to do with the schedule on why people would say to trade him away. And Dan, Dowdle for Nico and Benson. I mean, Benson's kind of nothing, but to get Nico, yeah, I think I would. And Arthur, should I pick up a Donnie Mitchell now they got traded to the Jets? It's probably going to be a lot of nothing either way. If you got an extra spot, but I wouldn't stress it. Luke, stop spamming the chat, bro. Trade Josh Allen and White for A-Chain. Single QB, yeah. Lisa said play Shaheed. I mean, I'd rather not play him in his very first week. Do you have anybody else that you might be able to play? Or is it like bye-week hell? Oh, they're showing Benito and Cooper right now, man. Those guys are savages on the edge for Denver. Anar, trade Pickens and Kittle for Garrett Wilson, Bowers as well. Hell no, dude. Why would you give up so much? Why would you give up so much just to get Garrett Wilson, man? He's sucked this year. I mean, outside of one game. Gab said, who's someone to target when trading Gibbs? You got to find someone that wants Gibbs. Because if you don't have someone who's going to like pay good value, you might as well just keep them. That's the hard part. You got to find someone who maybe middle of the road team, but they can trade you like 2 or 3 players for Gibbs. Logan, Ibuka Dowdle for Amon. Shit, if you can make that happen, yeah, I doubt it though. Owen said Loveland or Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews. Sergio got offered Javonte Williams for my Bucky Irving. Nah, I just hold. I mean, Bucky's not going to play this week, but what's it called? Javonte's on bye anyway, so he's not playing either. Oh, man, the fake Dak Prescott said, ask for help. R.I.P. Nealon, bro. Oh, man. Dude, this is sad, man. I don't know if you guys saw like my Patreon post. For those who aren't on Patreon, it's 420crew.com. I'm going to smoke a bowl while I'm giving this little story. So TikTok people, you'll just see the score in the back. And A said, am I shadow banned? What do you mean? I don't even think you asked a question, did you? If you did, ask it again. I must have just missed it. But yeah, Marcus Nealon from former Cowboy, dude, passed away this morning, and it was self-inflicted, man. That sucks. Like, I mean, they said he had like some goodbye text to like his family, and like he ended up being on the run from the cops, and like, dude, it was it sucks, man. Gab says tough because the guy that wants Gibbs, the only one offering Bucky and Judkins with Rome or Marv. Shit, if you can trade Gibbs for 3 of those 4, do it. The guy like Bucky has like no value right now, you know, to a lot of people. If you could get Bucky, Judkins, and Rome or Marv, do it. I wouldn't do it for anything else. I wouldn't do it for anything less. What up, PJ? As a Knicks owner, should we only watch this shit in the fourth quarter? I mean, bro, come on, man. It's just like when Tebow was there. He was horrible for the first 3 quarters, but man, that fourth quarter, chef's kiss. And Johnny said, I didn't even hear about it until I turned on the game. Then I still have to read up on it. Poor guy. Read my Patreon post, bro. It was an official. It was an official statement from whatever police department. I forget what city he was in, but whatever police department. And Adam Scheffner posted it, so it's a whole thing. Just check it out on Patreon. I posted it earlier. And A said, I asked if I should trade Chase Brown and Nico for Ibuka and David Montgomery. No, no, I might have missed that on purpose, but no, don't do that. But yeah, it's like a whole like 3 or 4 paragraph kind of write up. I mean, it doesn't tell everything, but it tells you enough to know, you know, what transpired. Hey, Cali Jam in the house. What up, Cali Jam? Bro, we were just talking about Nealon. That shit's so sad, man. Like, who knows what the hell he's going through, like, mentally? But it was self-inflicted, man. That's like that's the sad part. And user, what are you talking about? The point score, point per breath? Yeah. Yep. Every time they breathe, they get 3 points. PJ said, no, you're not into kickers, but is a kick in the nuts. That Fairbairn is out this week and I have to burn a move on it. Well, what do you mean burn a move? Like you play in a league where you're maxed on the moves? Because that shit sucks. Maybe they'll sign Kadarius Toney. Oh, shit, wrong button.
Man, fuck Tony.
And Manuel said, Doug, what are your league settings? Well, it's high score for a few reasons, but mainly because there's IDP. There is 9 offensive starters, 8 IDP starters. So that's the big thing. There's 17 total starters. Damn, who is it that just went out? Who's 58 on the Raiders? Please tell me that's not Devin White. Because I don't think Devin White's 58. It might be a Landon. Oh, I don't know who the fuck that is. Jackson Powers Johnson. I feel like that's not. No, it said rookie offensive lineman, so maybe that is him. Because they were on offense. Man, Raiders almost fucked that one up right there. Hey, Cali Jam throwing down the super chat, getting those raffle tickets. Let's go. That's 10 raffle tickets right there. And a dab coming up. We finish this bowl, and we're going to get the dab going. Cali Jam, you the man. And Shooter said, yo, we're in week 10. Let's get it. Hey, Lalo Lyle. Just coming up to say, Tony?
Man, fuck Tony.
And PJ said, I got to add a kicker and drop someone. Fairbairn's legit and best kicker outside of the Dallas guy. Yeah, kickers fucking suck. But I believe you. It's usually the offenses that are like really good. Or no, really decent and not that good. And Houston has been really decent and not that good. And is Horry still in here? He left that message a few times. Let's see if he's even still in here. And Tate said, bro, what the hell is your league? Yeah, I know, man. It's a little crazy because like I know there's like a whole bunch of people who like don't even think about anything other than the random like default leagues where you like start 7 people. So this one is you start 9 offense and 8 IDP. But yeah, it's crazy. The people who are like so thrown back by the score, like I feel like those people have only played in like the default like style leagues with the start 7. Maybe you get maybe you got a what's it called? Maybe you got a kicker and a defense. And Belo, A-Chain for St. Brown. Nah. I want to figure out how to get both of them on the same team, not send one for the other. And shout out to Belo throwing, making it rain with the roses. All right, let's pack up this dab for Cali Jam. You the man, Cali Jam. Make sure you guys are hitting the follow on TikTok as well. And Yo Uncle 20, and shout out again to Belo, making it rain. Yo Uncle said, my league mate is offering me JT and Garrett Wilson for JSN. I know I should, but I want your opinion. Well, I mean, Garrett Wilson's kind of like the throw-in. I mean, I really don't want to trade JT for JSN. I want to get them on the same team. So, like, that's like the problem. I don't want to trade one stud for the other. I mean, it probably is leaning a little bit better in your favor getting Garrett Wilson, but JSN has just been on fire, man. I mean, but JT has been just on fire, and just as much as JSN. And running backs are harder to come by than wide receivers, like for sure. There's just less of the top heavy ones to go around. So you're right to question it. You probably should do it, but JSN, dude, he's the man. And JT, that's what I meant to say. JT is the man. And Uncle 720, that's what I was trying, offering Bucky, Rashid, and Ladd for JT. He declined. Yeah, I mean, It's you gotta find someone who is trading out of necessity, not luxury. If you guys are just like both doing good, you guys both don't really need to trade but want to trade, that's going to be the way that you never get a trade done unless you trade a top guy for a top guy. And Owen, is Bucky and Waddle for Pittman and Chase Brown good? I mean, it's all right, but I think Bucky's coming back next week. I mean, he's not coming back this week. I don't even think he practiced today either. I know he didn't practice yesterday. But you've held Bucky so long, it's like he's gonna ball, and he has a great schedule when he comes back. It's so I guess I don't want to trade him now unless you're getting like something that's like gonna really help you, not like some evenish trade. And on said, if I'm the one getting Bucky, do I win? Well, it's not even really about like which side of it that you're getting, because like it's like an equal player for an equal player. Like Chase Brown and Bucky, very similar, especially now with Joe Flacco back. Damn, dude, what the hell is up with the Broncos punter? That's like the second punt that, I don't know, like I feel like a regular average person could do better than that. Like he's like kicking it off the side of his foot or something. I don't know. Yeah, I just really feel like it's too even. That's really what it is. Yeah, like he kicked it off like the side of his shin or something. Like, what the hell was that? And Germ, Monty, Keenan Allen, Fanning for the flex. I think I'm leaning Keenan right now. Right, Rick? That's the worst punt I've seen in a while. Like, what was that? Like, you see it. Like, how do you drop it? Like, you're the one dropping it. Like, how do you drop it? And like, you know what? I know what it is. Gambling debts. Right? Like, dude, gambling fucking debts is what is going on with this punter. That could be the only thing. Like, that's two fucking weird ass fucking punts that like a professional punter should not be making. Like, he really shouldn't. It really fucking shouldn't. Like, every time weird shit happens like that now, I'm just calling fucking gambling debts. Like, that's it. And Adam, no more spamming. And he said, hey, would you do K Williams for Nico and a Dunze? Yeah, probably. I mean, I think I would. Drew, trade Igbuka, Saquon, JCM, Bill, and Aaron Jones for JT Lamb. And he said Aaron Jones and JCM will never start. I mean, probably then. I mean, the only one who's like, I mean, say you got to trade Saquon. That's the thing that's tough. But to get JT and Lamb, I'd probably do it. SB said, I need a Dobbins TD. Man, I mean, dude, Broncos are looking like garbage right now. And Carollo, start QJ or Jennings? Probably QJ, but it sucks, man. I really don't want to start him. And BJ said too many pregame dabs. Yeah, speaking of dabs, let's get it. Here we go. The dabaroos. Oh man, they got him. Nice. I was just looking at Bowers being wide open. I was like, why is he not throwing it? Luckily, got it in there right in the nick of time. Luckily, got in there right in the nick of time. We need some more comments to come in so we can get rid of some of those spam comments in there. Some peeps on YouTube, help me out. Help me out. Help me get rid of those spam chats that you see on the screen right there. And Crispy said, let's go Bowers. Yes. And Adam said Nico or Rome. Oh, wait, what? You're trading 1 for 1? I wouldn't do that then. I'd make them pay more. The running backs are harder to come by. Landon said I needed Troy Franklin to pop off. Man, can we get anybody on Denver to pop off? Like, dude, it's been so trash for them right now. Hey, shout out to Devo coming through on YouTube. throwing down that super chat. You the man, bro. You the man. I'm marking you down right now for that super chat. And I'll be sending out those jerseys on Monday. All right. Yeah, trade Tucker, man. It sucks because, like, I know Denver, I mean, shit, they might be the best defense in the league right now. You know, I mean, got to be flirting with it. I feel like they are the best defense all around. They didn't even have fucking Surtain right now. Like, that's what's crazy. You might be considered the best defense in the land, and you don't even got the best player on that defense playing. Hey, shout out to Toyota One. What up, bro? What the hell PJ say? All hail the great KT. Who the fuck is that? And Perry, did I take a bad trade going by giving away Bucky Metcalf for St. Brown? Nah. I mean, you know, I mean, you're saying you still have Dowdle. I mean, I hope you have more than him. And AK 47, CMC for JSN straight up. No, man, I want to get both of them on the same team, not trade one for the other. All right, and TikTok, we got a little bit of gardening to do, so you might hear the coughing, but you'll just see the scores popping up here. Cali Jam, I got Bowers and Genty. Nice, in the Tuesday weekly best ball draft. Nice. I mean, I know Genty's got the TD. I mean, I know we got a lot more stuff to go, but yeah. And Crispy said, I need more Genty. Yeah, we all do. We all do. What happened on that play? Cheers, everybody. And shout out to Perry for throwing the crown. You the man. You the man. All right, got some gardening to do. Here we go. Gardening is TikTok code. For all the people on YouTube actually watching me. Like, what the fuck is gardening? Lay low Sauce or Quinnen rest of the season for a new teams. I think. Oh shit. Oh, please let that stand. Please let that stand. What was the flag on? Gino's going crazy. Has to be on the Raiders. Stupid Thornton. Offensive pass interference. Let's see what he did. Was he past the 5 yards and like just... What an idiot. What an idiot. Total rookie shit. I mean, that was a bullshit call. I mean, it was the right call, but it was a bullshit one. Fucking Thornton, man, you idiot. Man. Tucker had that in the bag. Landon, start Pittman or Allen? Ooh, I'm leaning Allen slightly and hesitantly. No way. Did that go out on the inches mark? What the fuck? What a bounce. What a bounce. Dude, right? Johnny said this punter is unreal. What the fuck? That was the like, dude, if you, I mean, I just feel weird even fucking talking about how sick that punt was. Like, dude, if you could draw up the perfect fucking punt that you could do, that's the fucking one. That's the one. Like, we should never talk about a sick fucking punt again unless it's one like that. It literally bounces on the 1 yard line and goes completely sideways to be out on the inches line, the foot line. Whew, what the fuck? I know he did have a sick one, the first one, and that one was even better. And that one was even better. Like, what the fuck was that, man? That was unreal. Unfucking real. What up, Jamie? Johnny, you can't even do that in video games, right? That was like OG Tiger Woods on PS2 spin, bro. And Jamie said, just got home from work, but I noticed you had the song on the intro. Yes, I got it on yesterday. Got it on there yesterday. I was doing some editing and I was like, oh, fuck, I need to do that. It's on there, baby. You the man, Big Game James. And William said, what's your point setup? So the big thing is the IDP. So there is 9 offensive players, 8 IDP players. So we got 17 total starters. That's the big reason for the big points. And it's also a 2-point PPR and QB premium and tight end premium. Phil said, I got all the Trey Tucker going. That sucks. Yeah, I didn't start him in a bunch of places because it was a tough matchup. But I do got him started in the 32-man league. And I know another one. I can't remember which one, though. But mainly that 32. And fuck, man, I need him to do good. Because of bye weeks and injuries, like I had no one else to start. So he had to start. Cali Jam, it's just remote control kicking ball tonight. Dude. Arnaldo said, I need Bo to lock in. Bro. I don't know what's up with this Raiders defense, but they're locking in like nobody's business tonight. And always, trap games when it comes to these divisional type of games. Frucus Man said, how'd you get so many points? Well, we have 17 starters, 9 offensive, and 8 IDP. So that's a big portion of it is 17 starters. And Aiden, I traded Sutton and Bowers for AJ Brown. Did I win? I feel like that's not a win. Shout out to Juju Peeps for the follow. And Aiden said, just traded Rico and Judkins for CeeDee Lamb and Fanning. Win. I mean, CeeDee Lamb's the best player there, but man, I kind of like the Rico Judkins side better. Juju said, is QJ for Judkins fair? No, because whoever would be giving up Higgins would be an idiot, but hopefully if you're the one getting Higgins, hopefully it happens, but I don't know who would accept that trade. Cali Jam said, was work a 6 or a 12 pack, Jamie? What the fuck? Oh, couldn't even see what was going on. That was crazy. Like the wide receiver, that was a garbage block. Did not help Franklin at all there. Johnny definitely got some Tuckers in as well. Have some Musgraves, some Franklins, some Slaytons, and only one lonely Friar Meat. What up, Celtics? Says Sutton doing bad, but I'm going against Knicks. Yeah, I mean, it's still early, and it's just been really weird for the Broncos so far. Like the Raiders, it's like the Raiders know exactly what and then you drop it, then you finally Bo Nix, dude, like what a pass by Bo Nix, like running to your left, slowing down enough to put a perfect ball out there on 3rd and 1, and you just fucking drop it? What the fuck? Who the fuck was that? Who's number 1? Dude, like what a play by fucking Bo Nix, man. And then your fucking idiot receiver to fucking drop it. What the fuck? What an idiot, dude. Like, look at that. That's such a hard throw. It was Ingram. Oh, man, Phil. Dude, fucking Ingram that's why he got 0 last fucking game, because motherfucker can't catch. Johnny said I got to start Christian Kirk in a couple bad places as well. Yeah, I got Kirk, I think, in 1 or 2. And shout out to Ballin 6202. Says what's up to my OGs in here. What up, bro? We're about to do some smoking right now. Where is it?
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker. All right, fire him up.
Ronaldo said he dropped the pass last drive too. I guess I missed that, but dude, Ingram, does he have gambling debts? Is that what it is? Every time stuff happens in 2s or 3s, and I totally missed the punt. What happened right now on the punt? Fuck, I missed it. I missed it. I was too busy talking shit. And Penguin said, how do you have 400 points? So there's IDP involved. There's 9 offensive players and 8 IDP players involved. So 17 total starters. Ballin said getting tripled. Let's get it. Let's get it. About to pack a bowl of the Georgia pie, 36% THC. Here we go. Timon said the punt. So Ingram and the punter are in the guy's pocket. It has to be. It has to be. Because is that a catch for Tucker? A little catch for 5 yards or so. I mean, I think I don't know if you guys saw it, but I posted it. And I mean, I was on live and I shared it, but it was one of those mobsters. And sorry, TikTok, you guys can't watch the gardening. That's what they got to call it on TikTok. But that's what we're doing right now. So when you see the coffin, just know I'm all right. We're just doing a little bit of gardening. That's all. But yeah, they said that they would let oh no, Tucker stepped out. You fuck. Damn it. But they said they'll let these guys get into big money, a couple $100,000. And then, when they can't make the payments, like, all right, I'm going to let you slide. But you're running back, right? First 3 times you touch the ball, put it on the ground. And Chris, we said the motherfuckers in TikTok sound like the media asking the same question over and over again. Yeah, but that like a lot of we're gonna have to turn some people out. Like we're gonna get a lot of these TikTok peeps into leagues with us, because you guys know Frazil, he's the first, like, well, maybe not the first, but one of the first TikTok peeps that joined leagues with us and getting into more stuff. At least I think it was Frazil. Might have been someone else, but Johnny, can we get a do-over on this first half? Oh, dude, this is like one of the goofiest fucking games I've ever seen. We're talking about a 7-2 team that may have the best defense in the league and an offense that is proven to be able to hang. If nothing else, an offense that's been able to hang. Like, fuck, man. Dude, I hate Thursday night games. But nothing a little gardening can't fix, Yeah, when these games get stupid, we definitely start planting more seeds. It's so funny. Like, if anybody's on TikTok, if you like search gardening, I don't even know. Of course I know how I found it. I guess I just liked something that was gardening related. And Crispy said, what the fuck, Mayer in there so much? I mean, let's not forget, Mayer is a high draft pick. He might be one of the reasons why they let fucking Myers go. Damn, who was that? Hufanga, man, he was in there hella quick. Whoo, Phil said Benito on one, man. Whoo. Dude, Hufanga, like, completely untouched, right? Like, I don't even think. No, Mostert didn't even know what the fuck was going on. He just turned the corner super quick on that one. Whew, that was easy. That might have been one of the easiest sacks that Hufanga has ever gotten his entire career. Like, what the fuck was Mostert doing on that? And Mostert's not a fucking rookie or anything. Like, dude, he's been around in the league for so long. Like, how do you do that? Johnny, that was the most Raiders play ever. What the fuck, man? And Ali said, who's going to get more touches, Singletary or Tracy Jr.? Bro, it might be very close, but like, I really think that Singletary is going to get more because he just fucking, like, Tracy sucks, man. And Ballin said they should have a Friday, Saturday night game, 2 more primetime action, drunken fans. Well, the only reason that they don't, like Friday, that's high school football. Saturday, that's college football. Because, like, as soon as college is done, that's when the Saturday games kick in, like in December. We get the couple random Friday games. I mean, I don't know. Was Christmas the random Friday game last year? And I mean, we had the Friday game at the very, very beginning, of the year. But yeah, I mean, remember during COVID, didn't we get like in every single day of the week game that year, except for like Wednesday or something. Beezy is man and guy worth it as a flex over Igbuka if Swift is the RB1 this week. Well, the thing is like I bet man and guy and Swift get a healthy split. I don't think that they're gonna get I don't think Swift is gonna get 100% of the work and man and guy gets like 2 touches, you know. I bet it's a pretty even split. Because Swift sucks, man. Like, he really does. Like, I mean, I know he's the RB1 on the team, but, like, he sucks in real life. And Zane, what up? He said, how'd you get 400 points? It's because we have IDP involved. So we have 17 total starters, 9 offense and 8 IDP. And it's QB premium scoring, tight end premium scoring. Super fun league. Super, super fun league. Jamie said, you see Jonah Hill quitting the Browns and going back to playing Moneyball and baseball with the Rockies. Wait, what? I'm so confused. What? PJ said, oh, I have to go to Cincy for Thanksgiving. We're going early to catch the Bengals Patriots with my boys. Nice, nice. Crispy said, BS, I have a hard enough time setting the leagues for Thursday night games, right? Dobbins. Oh, hold on. Someone said they just paid. Let me go check. He's going wide and it just opens up. Dobbins again. A little too much shaking and baking on that one. And Ballin said, must not play fantasy baseball then. I missed the daily action already. I don't know if Crispy does. I can't do it, man. But it's also because, like, dude, we go so hard for football that there's no time for baseball. Because, like, the days that we don't have football games, like, we have drafts. Like, dude, like, we were drafting since, like, 2 days after the Super Bowl for Dynasty. And like there's drafts starting like every week, every other week, but drafts starting very, very often. And then from March 12th all the way till the very first game that Thursday, we were drafting for best ball and $10 leagues. And dude, we did so many drafts. It's insane. We had 36. We did 300 drafts from March 12th to was it September 4th? Man, we drafted so much. It's so fucking fun. And then now during the season, we have drafts every Tuesday and every Wednesday. $20 drafts, 12-man teams. And Johnny said, I like that Devin White ran him down a little bit. He's IDP comeback player of the year for me. Yeah, and I wonder if like he would actually be like, I guess what sucks is I wonder how good in like, you know, in football eyes he's actually doing. Because he has a shitload of tackles. I don't think he's like leading in any categories or anything, and he doesn't really have any sacks. Nice fucking play by Knicks. Nice play by Knicks on that. Oh, man. And Brandon, should I start Keenan Allen or Debo? Leaning Keenan. And what was that? Belseca Nicolas. Who do you like more for the flex, Charbonnet or Manning guy? Oh. Leaning Manning guy, but it's pretty damn close. Crispy said, so it appears that Ingram and the Denver punter owe the mob money. It has to be, right? It has to be. PJ said Knicks could have run about the same amount. Maybe. Still a good throw. Harvey. Oh, no. Jeremy Chin totally shut that one down. And don't forget to follow on TikTok, guys. Appreciate you. Let's see it. Come on. Damn, that was 44 yards on that Pat Bryant. Balsecca, Debo are downs and crying emojis this week. Yeah, no, that kind of sucks. I'm just not a believer in downs. Tough matchup, too. I'm going to go Debo. And Johnny said, nice. I'm trying to get Bryant 2 big tons. Yeah. Oh, Troy Franklin. Bo Nix to Troy Franklin. I know someone needed, I know a couple people said they needed some Franklin action. There we go. Franklin TD. There we go. Not a lot of action, but that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, that was a good pass by Nix, too. Waited till the perfect time where it could really be Troy Franklin or nobody on that. 7-7. Let's see. What can the Raiders do anything in this drive before? Because I think Raiders got the ball first, right? So yeah, they better do something, or Denver could acquire a lot of momentum here. There we go. All right. Might be time to smoke on that note. And Adrian, Barkley or James Cook? Why do you have to choose between those two? How are you not starting both of them? And Balsecca, one more for you, Hustler. Should I drop Matthew Golden? Probably. I mean, but who are you dropping him for? Like, are you dropping him for anybody good? Or just because he fucking sucks and gets no points? You know, because I'm with you on that part. Because, yeah, he does suck and gets no points. But who would you be dropping him for? Agents of my main 2 RBs are CMC and Jonathan Taylor. All right, well, that's a good reason. That's a good reason. Man, that one's kind of tough. Well, what's tough is that Cook and the Buffalo Bills go up against Miami. That's kind of like the best matchup for a running back. So, I mean, if you're just like, if you're kind of like just trying to eliminate the names and just go with the best matchup, I mean, by that standard, it's going to be Cook. But fuck, man, I don't know how you sit Barkley. So, I mean, that's what I'm going to say, but I gave both sides of the coin there. And Darsh. Stan Marsh, more like Stan Darsh. Debo, Addison, or Allen? Addison. And please be kind, said Sutton is selling me, bro. Dude. Sutton killing you? Is that what you meant to say? And Balsecca, because I need a kicker. Oh, Fairbairn looks like he's not playing, bro. PJ, you found someone with your exact situation, bro. Someone who's got Fairbairn. Dude, I fucking hate kickers, bro. I hate kickers. I really do. Get him out of fantasy football. And Mike Milano, Hawk or Zacchaeus for the flex. I'm leaning to Hawk right now. And Adrian said thanks. Hell yeah. Make sure anybody wants to show some thanks, make sure you throw a couple roses. Because, like, even one isn't even a penny, right? So throw a couple of them. Anybody really wants to say thanks, throw a galaxy out there. Do a fat dab for a galaxy. And Tevin, I added and started Franklin at the last minute. Nice. Who'd you start him over? Hopefully you didn't start him in the flex. Balsecca said, damn, I left Troy Franklin on the bench. I mean, depending on who you actually started, like, I mean, he has a touchdown and 1 catch, you know, as of right now. So, you know, nothing crazy. And Kobe said, no galaxy for you, Buster. Man, I must be a really dope Buster if you're here just like watching me, though. And Tevin said Charbonnet. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm not super excited about Charbonnet's matchup this week, and it seemed like Ken Walker was getting like the money touches last week. So yeah, not too shabby, and it's only the first half. And Johnny said start one Montgomery, Wandale, or Tet. Probably Wandale. That's where I'm leaning. And Jamie said, "You want me to take you on a date and bring you some roses? You gotta make it rain with the roses on TikTok." Let's see. Oh, that pass rush is too quick, man. Zach Allen and Benito in there. Or no, I don't know who that was. Zach Allen and somebody was in there, but like he had like no time. It's like he didn't even have he did his 5-step drop and they were like in his face already. Hell yeah, Allen getting down to biz. It's probably a half a sack. And actually it was Benito who got the who was the other half of that. He just didn't celebrate with Allen. That's what it was. Fuck. Phil said Bowers is 1 for 31. Shit. And I said I need Cooper to get one. Yeah, I mean, he's been close. He's been close. But yeah, man, I mean, the Broncos pass rush is just vicious, man. Because like they don't even have to rush anybody extra. Like that's why their secondary is just, it's so easy for them to work. I mean, and randomly they'll just rush Hufanga and like people won't even be paying attention. And Ballsec, I don't know if I should trust him, man. And guy if Swift is active on Monday. I mean, it's a great matchup. That's the main thing that they got going for him. It's like a boss matchup for them. And you hope that he busts a big one, you know, like that's what you hope because that'll keep his numbers high. But it all depends on who you have. If you don't have to start him, I mean, I wouldn't, but I feel like he's going to be a decent flex play either way. So, you know, you could do worse, and it's because of the matchup and because Swift sucks. And Tevin said had to patch together a team this week. I mean, it's a big bye week, 4 teams on bye, and then plus all the injuries. I mean, it's insane in the membrane. Giants, I've got Allen or Benito starting in like 40% of my leagues. Nice. Crispy said I'm playing them both. Hell yeah. I know I got both of them in one form or another. Cali Jam, I got since the Raiders right guard got hurt, they haven't done shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's they're just getting in there way easier, the Broncos. I mean, they're not even trying, and they're like penetrating with 2 players like on each play because they're not rushing extra. Phil said, man, I probably earned more work with that performance. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Preston said, took your advice and started Franklin. Hey, look at that. Franklin making me look like a G. Hell yeah. And there's more to come. I mean, that was just, you know, it's 1 touchdown, but there should be more to come. But hell yeah, man. Dope. Thanks for coming through, Preston, letting people know I'm giving good advice. And Balseca said I have an RB, Kyren and Monty. What was it? So like, I mean, you're not gonna start him over Kyren, but potentially over Monty. Is that like is that the decision? Monty or Manning guy? And PJ said, would you have started Dubs over Franklin? Probably. I probably would have. Giants said, let's get a safety blitz in there for Brandon Jones. Let's go. And Ash Love Sports said, what is this league, bro? It's a lot of points. Yeah, for sure. So it's got IDP involved. We got 9 offensive starters and 8 IDP starters. So there's 17 total starters. And then it's 2.0 PPR and QB and tight end premium. It's a super dope league. And I just killed it. So this was just a good screenshot to put up so I can brag about my points in this league. Oh, Batty just fucking dropping the ball. Jay Minton's Giants. I don't think he has a sack yet. Brandon Jones. I don't think so. And Paul trade Judkins, Brees, and Jefferson for Amon-Ra Cook. No, I don't think so. Let's see it. Can the Broncos move the ball at all? Jan, should I do this trade? I get CMC for Adams and Kyren. I mean, it's tough because like CMC is definitely the best guy in the trade, but like Adams, man, he's been so good. And then you mix that plus Kyren. I probably would do it, but who else do you have? I mean, is Adams your best wide receiver? Oh, there goes Brian again. Got him to damn near the 50. Oh, Adams is your best receiver? I don't know if I'm doing that then. Because like it's going to help your RBs for sure, but then it's hurting you at the same time. And like if Kyren, I mean, I'm sure he's one of your best 1 or 2. Yeah, I just wouldn't do that. Oh, what? What the hell? That play's coming back. Man, it's a weak ass push off. That's a weak ass push off. What do you guys think? Yeah, Chatty said ticky tack for sure. Super ticky tack. I mean, it's just a big time game, man. They got one of the refs in their back pocket as well. And shout out to Jack Info who followed. Nice play by Nix, getting Sutton the ball there for a first down. Jan said my other RBs are Gibbs and Henry. Man, I would almost I would try to counter with someone different. I mean, with you having Gibbs and Henry, I mean, I'd be okay trading Kyren, especially if you're bringing back CMC. But man, I feel like I just don't want to I'd try to put someone else in there besides Adams, even 2 players in there if it wasn't, one of your top starters. And Riley start Darter May. May. Andrew, I traded Pitts for Tyrone Tracy, Ricky P, and Jordan Addison. Did I win? So you got the 3 players, or you got Pittman? Which side did you end up getting? Also, I have a wide receiver, Debo, and Johnson, the bench and downs. That's it. Damn it. Yeah, I fucking hate QJ, man. And Andrew, I got the 3. I mean, Pittman's been doing so good, but if your team, if you really need to win and you don't have that good a depth, I feel like that's okay. That trade is solid, but yeah, Pittman's the best guy in that trade. Jan said, should I get CMC for Wilson, Sutton, and Kyren? Do both Wilson and Sutton, are they both starters for you? I mean, because I know you got Devontae Adams. Are those 2 guys starters, or is only one a starter? Oh, no, that's an interception. Oh, he got it. I knew it. He saw it. Oh, man. Damn. Only Sutton. Oh. I'd probably do that then. I'd probably do that. Yeah, because I would get you top heavier. And keeping Adams, who's your best wide receiver, that's the big part of this. And Z's, do I start Jamison Williams? Give me some. Who are your other options? My other starters are Nico, Devonta, Igbuka. It's either him or Igbuka. I feel like I'd probably leave J-Mo on the bench. Dude, that was bad, man. If you guys are watching it on the If you guys are watching it on the Prime whatever, the Prime Stats or whatever the hell. Oh man, that would have been a good play. But yeah, if you're watching on that Prime Stats or whatever it is, you can see that interception before it even happened. It's because it was Thornton. They should have been going to Tucker. Should have been going to Tucker. And Johnny said, wow, Thornton sucks, huh? I mean, he has in this game. I mean, for sure. Like, dude, I mean, that one was in his hands. I mean, he cost Trey Tucker that touchdown earlier. Yeah, I mean, it's been trash, man. Paul said trade Judkins, Brees, Jefferson for Monroe and Cook. I have JT and Rice still no. I mean, no. I feel like you got to rework that. It's got to get more efficient. You're just trading like good players for good players. And 6 Demi Reap. I traded Monroe and Rico for Judkins, London. Good trade. My other wide receivers are Olave, Rasheed Rice, and Zay. I don't know, man. I don't like it. Like you traded away Amon-Ra and Rico. Yeah, it's just kind of just what I was saying about the other. I mean, good players for good players. It kind of sucks. There goes Lockett. Lockett and Geno are going to be a thing. Paul said Judkins and Brees for Cook. Man, Judkins is doing really good, though. Like, I don't know if people... PJ says YouTube censoring my ass. What happened? The only last thing I saw from you, it said, would you have started Dubs over Franklin? That was the last thing I saw of yours, PJ. Yeah, I don't know if I would do Judkins and Brees for Cook because Judkins has been doing really solid, man. Dude, Geno's cooked, man. No, they didn't do anything. PJ said YouTube censored my ass. What happened? I know we found out something. If you do like multiple commas, like in a comment, it might not post it. But what happened? What did you say? All right, hold on. Got commissioner duties. Balseca, Laporta this week sound good for you? I mean, yeah, Laporta versus the Commandos, yeah. Yeah, how's their defense doing so good right now? All right, let's go see. Yeah, for those who don't know, I commission like 200 or 300 leagues. Gets a little insane. We gotta go check. We got multiple trades. Oh, what the hell? How do I not have the 2026 link up over here? All right. Lander said no need to watch the game till the fourth quarter. I mean, it's been trash so far. It really has been. It's been so ugly. Let's see. What was this trade? Derrick Henry for a 2026 first and a 26 second. And let's see. Matthias, Stafford or Baker? Leaning Stafford. FC. Saquon for Rice. I mean, who else do you have? I mean, I want to get them on the same team, not trade one for the other. And said Pittman or Wandale. think I'm leaning Pittman, but it's this close, man. And Lil Tulek works. They said start Bo Nix, and I did. 16-man league. PPR 7-2 should have started Darnold. Who said? I mean, I don't think I remember you, but it's also early. But yeah, I would have said to start. I would have said to start Darnold, especially after his performance. A little bit of a tougher matchup, but you know, not Thursday night. And 365 Training Club traded St. Brown and Bucky for Gibbs and Pittman. Win or loss. That's tough, man. I feel like I'd rather have the Amon-Ra side and Bucky side. And Tickle Monster, Shaheed or Flowers. I'll go Flowers. I don't want to start Shaheed on his first week with the new squad if I don't have to. And Not Word said thanks. Yes, sir. The Pale Freya. Rate My Dynasty. Allen, CMC, JT, Lad, Nico. Adams, Kelsey, Derrick Henry in the flex. I mean, that's solid, but like what place are you in and stuff? Tickle Monster, I answered your question already. Did you not hear me? And Saphir, Wandale, or Manning guy. I'm gonna say Wandale for now. My answer may change, but Aiden, trade Vidal and Marks for Etienne and Jacoby. I probably would do that. Raider Jack, what up, bro? PJ said, what the fuck is number 10 sex with the alligator arms? Yeah, it's fucking Thornton, man. He said that's what got censored. I wonder why. Did you spell out the MFer all the way? I mean, that could have been a reason. Mario said, which rookie RB would you rather have, Rashard Smith or Neal? Probably Neal, but yeah, I feel like I just, how excited could we be about the Saints? All right. 7-7 score on the squares. Let's see who hit. Because someone hit the 80 and the 20 on this. It is 7-7. Hey, it's Phil. Phil hit. Yeah. There you go, Phil. Good shit, bro. All right. So you hit the 80 and the 20 because it was the 7-7. So the same box hit. There we go. $100 off of, I mean, he threw down 21, but 21 into 100 right there. But that one square cost $6.90. So $6.90 into 100, just like that. Uh-oh. TikTok. Do that. Stay alive. All right. Hit that follow on TikTok. Hit the like. And Johnny said, hell yeah, Phil's the man. Hell yeah. Crispy said, Phil's on the clock somewhere. Hell yeah. All right. I've almost got the entire week 9 recap for the best ball. I've got all the scores updated. Thank you, Crispy. I gotta double check. I think I'm gonna do the teams that are 18-0 and 17-1. Because there might be a few 17-1 teams that are like really good. And if you're 17-1, you probably either lost a game where you scored high or you won a game where you scored low, one of the two. And it's usually going to be you won the game or you lost the game that you scored high. All right, it might be time to do a little gardening. Let's see. YBG, Tet, Shakir, DJ Moore. I'm going DJ. I want a scoreboard. And Bryson, pick up Bryce Young or Davis Mills. Dak on by. Judge Davis Mills lane.
Let's get it on.
I'm going Judge. I'm going the Judge. And Sapphire trade Hall Diggs, Tyrone Tracy, for Javonte Williams. Sorry, the live lag, no problem. I'm gonna say hold. And PJ said, so you think the Denver punter did enough to pay off Fat Tony? Well, I don't know, because I mean it probably was a pretty big spread. I mean, that was 3 fucked up punts, but it's like, man, the Raiders offense sucked so much that they couldn't even really capitalize like off of that. Because if it was 14-7 right now, you know they'd be feeling way better. But they also, what if they just went heavy on the first half? I mean, there's no way that the Raiders didn't cover the first half. I mean, whatever it was, there's no way that the Raiders were any kind of favorite in the half or the game. So if they bet all their money on the first half, yeah, he paid off. And Dev Dog, Dowdle or Judkins? I'm leaning Judkins. But it's close. It is very close. All right, time to do a little gardening. Here we go. And Sapphire, Tyler, someone just offered me Hurts because they don't because they want Dobbins. They're a Broncos fan. Hey, do it. Do it. It just sucks because the trade probably wouldn't go through now because they played on Thursday. Cali World TV, I started traying Bo. I mean, there's still time to go. There's still time to go. But yeah, it sucks right now. And really for Trey, it's Thornton's fault, who had that stupid pass interference, because Trey Tucker would have scored a touchdown. And PJ said, YouTube messing with me bad tonight. Man, why are they messing with you, bro? Is it because you keep talking about Tony?
Man, fuck Tony!
Could be, bro. It could be. And Trey Sabia, DeMarcado, or Manning guy. I'm leaning Manning guy, even with Swift being back. Cali Jams, I got a 17-1 team and only missed 18-0 by a few points. Had a few stars on by. Yeah, I feel it, bro. I feel it. It totally is, man.
Man, fuck Tony!
And Drew T-Mac or Waddle Dynasty. Probably on the Waddle side still. And Thomas said, how you score 420? It's because there's IDP in the mix. We got 9 offensive starters and 8 IDP starters, 17 total starters. And then it's also QB premium and tight end premium scoring. Yeah, you guys could check out the score while I do a little bit of gardening over here. All right. Who's smoking with me? Who's smoking with me?
Smoke weed every day.
You got perfect timing. About to start a little puff giving this motherfucker.
All right. Fire 'em up.
Bong hit.
I'll smoke it with you, bro. We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
Roll a fatty for this pimp daddy. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Don't give me that shit about it's a drug. It ain't no motherfucking drug. I done the research. It's just a plant. It just grows like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects.
And said, but Trey Tucker in the flex has only 2 receptions at the half. Ouch. You never put Thursday guys in the flex, though. Got to put him in as the starters. Whew. Crispy said, I score 420 down the street. Whew. Make sure you hit that follow on TikTok. I'll be back in a second. We're just doing some some gardening. And Jaden said, points per breath league. Man, it's funny. Is that like a default like league type of term? Because like you're like the 3rd person today who saw a high score and said like points per breath. Like, do you only play in the default, type of scoring leagues with like your 7 starters? I can explain what it is, but like super curious. Do you only play in those default leagues where you just click one button and then the whole league is created? And Money said trade BTJ and Tet, or what can I get? I mean, I have no idea what you could get for those guys because neither one of them have a lot of trade value, I would think. Hey, TJ in the house on YouTube. What up, TJ? Mouse said points per step. Yeah. A lot of stepping. And Mal, I'm assuming you also only play in those like default style, like click one button and the whole league's created type of leagues. And Balseca says Snoop Dogg in the house. You already know, bro. Smoking weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
And ban Brees for Judkins. I mean, if someone will give you Judkins and you trade away Brees, I'd do it. Yeah. And Bunny, Vidal, or Manning guy. I'm gonna lean Vidal, but it's pretty close. Paula said Vidal or Brown. Which Brown? Drawing a blank. PJ don't take a dub on my one button setup leagues, Huss. Man, I never liked the one button setup where you just click a button, that's it, and everything is exactly the same. You know, whatever the default is. So boring to me. And Bunny said AJ Brown. Okay. I'm going AJ Brown. All right. Toyota One threw down a super chat, said dab time and play Wiz Khalifa so high. Let's go. Let's get the Wiz on there. Dang it. There we go. All right. There we go. Let me see here. Dude, it's crazy, man. Like the Broncos have just been, they've just been like straight in their end zone just the entire time. Oh, you know what? I see it. I already see this one, Toyota one. That was actually the one that I clicked on first, but I thought it was like a remix or something. So I didn't, so I just went with the other one. A-Chain and Flowers for Barkley and Pickens. I mean, that was okay, but I hate Pickens. And A-Chain and Barkley. I mean, A-Chain was doing better than Barkley, but both on the same playing field for sure. And then you traded Barkley and Kittle. Like you traded, like I'd rather have Barkley over Jacobs still, and you traded Barkley and Kittle for Jacobs just because you have Gadsden. Like I feel like you're trading players away cheap because you have depth. And like I don't know. I don't like it. I feel like that's too many moves. Too many moves in the wrong direction. Concerts. Start Olave or Quentin Johnson. Fuck, man. It sucks because I want to start Olave, but like, if it's gonna be Tyler Shaw, it's gonna suck. It's gonna fucking suck. And so I guess I'll say QJ. Crispy said Tony, you're gonna lose all your fancy foosball friends.
Man, fuck Tony!
Whoo! And oh yeah, kind of grabs you by the boo-boo, don't it? Where is that? Oh, trash.
Kind of grabs you by the boo-boo, don't it?
Concert, we already did that. Aiden traded Drake London, Devonta Smith for Kyran and Cortland Sutton. I don't like it. Man, this game sucks. I don't think you can even stay the whole time, man. It's so garbage. But in the fourth quarter, that's when it is going to start picking up. So that's what sucks. In this third quarter, just hurry the hell up. And Beckett start Ted or A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown. DK start 3. Henry, McConkey, Igbuka, Pittman. I'm assuming that's Derrick Henry, right? I mean, don't forget there's Hunter Henry. There's other Henrys. But I'll say Henry, McConkey, and Igbuka. And Chris said, holy cow, 420 points. Hell yeah, man. So you can't see the whole team, but there's 17 starters. There's 9 offense and 8 IDP. Yeah, I wonder how weird it would look if I did post that super long screenshot. And Cameron, Rashad White for DK. I mean, I'd want to get DK because I think Rashad White's on borrowed time, assuming Bucky comes back and doesn't get injured again right away. And Gabe said Matt Prater or Santos. Man, I don't even track kickers, bro. But lucky for you, on my Patreon, I do best and worst matchups, and I analyze it by points given up to the position by specific defenses. So I'll be able to tell you. Let's see. Prater, Santos. Oh, Prater has a better matchup. Going Prater. And Vidal or Singletary. I'm going Vidal. Geo, trade Javonte Williams for Devontae Adams. I only have JJ, Rashee Rice, Sutton, BTJ, Garrett Wilson. So you'd be trading Devontae Adams away? You'd be trading it away? Question mark. And Zane, I thought you came in earlier and asked that. It's because you don't see the screenshot of the whole team, but there's 9 offensive starters and 8 IDP starters, and there's a super flex in there as well. So lot of positions to do a lot of scoring. Gabe said Prater plays the Dolphins, Santo plays the Giants. Yeah, I'm going with Prater. And Axel, who would you rather have, Amon-Ra or JJ and AJ Brown? Probably, or Jefferson and AJ Brown. Probably the Jefferson and AJ Brown side. And Gio said no, sir, would trade Javonte for Devontae. Oh, okay. So if you're getting Devontae Adams, then yeah, I'm good with that. I like that. I wouldn't want it the other way around. Was that 7 yards for Dobbins on that? And was that July? Trade A-Chain for Javonte and Zay. No. Keep A-Chain. It's too cheap. And Gabe said Dubs, Wandale, Robinson, Shaheed, Alec Pierce. It's either Wandale or Dubs for me. I think I'm leaning Wandale. Doug, let's see if I got a neck pop in me. Nope. Tiny one. Orlando traded Chris Olave and Keenan Allen for Javonte Williams. Good trade. Yeah, assuming those guys weren't starters for you. And like if Javonte is going to be at least in like flex consideration on your team, yeah, I think that's a good trade. Gio have Swift, Henry, Jacobs, Javonte also. I forget what the trade was already. Oh, Javonte. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Because even Swift is kind of nobody, but just the Henry Jacobs, yeah. Come on, get the game off of these fucks. And Summer, Mark Andrews or Hunter Henry for the tight end. I'm leaning Mark Andrews this week. Lulu, Henderson, or Moore. Is it DJ Moore? I'm going DJ Moore. And Bustos, Keenan Allen for Jacoby Myers. You'd be receiving Jacoby Myers. I mean, I kind of just don't like doing wide receiver for wide receiver, like type of trades like that, but I probably would do that to get Jacoby. Did they get the first down? Yeah. I really don't know how much longer I can make it. This game is so boring. It is so boring. And RJ, Brees Hall, or Rashad White. I think I'm leaning White in this matchup. A Prentice. Who the hell is that? Johnny, who the hell is that? A Prentice. What the hell? Yeah, he says like a fullback or something. Never even heard of him. Johnny's some white guy. Oh man. Yeah, you gotta be. I thought people in Denver, like, they just knew everybody who was on the team. Right? That's what I'm saying. The apprentice. Ooh, Dobbins looked like he was gonna cut it, and then they closed in on him quick. Throckmorton. What the fuck? And RJ, Brees Hall, or Rashad White. Yeah, White. And what RBs could I get for Olave plus Vidal? Man, I mean, you got to find people who need RB wide receivers first. Like, you got to scout your league, see how many teams like have a couple extra running backs who might need wide receivers. Crispy said games like this is why you play IDP, right? Because like there's like very little scoring for a lot of these offensive players. I mean, Franklin's got the touchdown, Gentie's got the touchdown, but let me see. Let's see. Gino, 94 yards. Bo Nix, 114. Genty, 43 and a tug. Dobbins, 43. Dude, Harvey's getting nothing. That's crazy. And then, yeah, dude, Bowers is still 1 for 31. What the hell? This is all bad all around. And your boy Rick said right when I start Bowers, he does bad. I mean, everybody should have known this was going to be a tough matchup either way for him. I mean, Denver is one of the best in the league on defense. There's also still more time. Once we get into garbage times, when things are going to be getting going. And I don't even know how to say that. Let's call you Roe. Warren Adunze Marv. It's tough, but I think I'm gonna lean Rome. Uh-oh. PJ said, I think Dobbins just hurt his hammy. Man, I hope not. I fucking hope not. Yeah, we're definitely not going to make it this whole game. I don't even. I'm getting so bored of this. I don't even think we're going to be able to make it all the way through the third quarter here. And Colton trade away Saquon for Javonte and Swift. No. I mean, is your team doing like really, really bad and you need the depth? Third and one. See if they hold. PGL Harvey now. Since that third down conversion by Dobbins, it was all gimpy. Yo, Ken in the house. What up, bro? Dude, I couldn't even tell what the hell was going on. The angle on the prime stats or whatever, it was very bad for that because it was like all happening right under the camera. You couldn't see shit. That was a weird ass play. It was a weird ass play. All right, let's see. Let's see if the punter does something weird again. Oh. And field goal range. God damn, that was our garbage time in a tie game. Dude. Well, garbage time during a garbage game is usually when guys start getting tired. That's really what it is. Damn, he was way short on that. Way short on that. Yeah, I know. And it was 59-yarder, man. Dude, what was that one? How long was that little kick the other day? Didn't he wasn't it like 66 or 67 or some shit like that? Where he broke the record? And dude, Lutz is old as fuck, man. He's got no leg anymore. He came up 10 yards short on that 59-yarder. Ryan, I traded Jacoby and Woody and got Diggs and Sampson. Who won? I mean, I feel like the trade's kind of blah all around. I mean, you got a lot of guys in there probably never going to start. I think whoever got Jacoby won. 68-yarder, that's what it was. Man, he couldn't add a yard.
69, dudes!
And Jackson, what receiver could I upgrade to by trading BTJ and Sutton? It's kind of hard, man. That's really going to be a team dependent type thing to where you got to find someone that even wants to do that style of trade with you. So maybe you just want to try to find someone in your league who maybe they're right on the outside looking in at the at the playoffs and try to trade that person. Yeah, 68 yada. Chill says thoughts on Parker Washington rest of season. I mean, I'm not super excited about him, but I mean, he's a decent flex play on random weeks here and there. But I feel like he's going to be someone who gets added and dropped a lot. What about Juwan rest of the season? He's been kind of blah since Taysom's got back. But I feel like he's decent enough to where if you're pretty much fucked on tight ends, he's someone who I'd throw in a pinch. And shout out to Ruben who just followed. Said who should I start, Josh Downs or Garrett Wilson if he starts? Probably Garrett Wilson, man. But yeah, both not great options for this week, as you know. Ryan, what should I be able to get for Gadsden and Diggs? I need a flex. I mean, why wouldn't you want Gadsden as your flex? He's been killing it right now. Oh, no. Who got that? So who got that? So it's off of Genty's hands. Because of the weird angle, I couldn't really see who that was. Oh, it was Tillman. What the hell? And Crispy said, notice the shirt in my profile. Nice, nice. Is that the fuck team defense? Right, right. Ryan said, thoughts on Shaheed rest of season. I'm not super excited about him, but I mean, he could do a lot worse for like an end of the bench type of guy. Shout out to E. Diggle, who's making it rain with the roses. What up? Said, do I need another RB first in my 12-man? Allen, Jamar, Monroe, Jacobs, Dowdle, Smith, Monty, Johnston, Tucker. I mean, you can always use more running backs, but I don't think I'm going to force the issue. Like trying to like trade for one. Like, well, I guess we're nearing the trade deadline. So I know a lot of people got to kind of like put up or shut up right now. But yeah, I probably would try to make a trade. I would try not to trade any starters. I would try to throw down like 2 or 3 good bench players, you know, like how it's got to be good enough to where they'd be starters for the other team though. But that's doable. Michelle Walker, Manning guy, or Wilson for the flex. Meaning Walker. Uh-oh. You getting grounding? Pass interference on the offense, idiots. Crispy said wearing that shirt in public now makes some people angry. Yeah, for sure. And bro said there's no way you scored 400. It's just not a default league, man. We have 17 starters. There's 9 offense and 8 IDP. So there are 17 total starters. And Brian, I traded Garrett Wilson, Waddle, Kincaid for Lamar, McLaurin. Yeah, I think there's just some people who, because not you, but there's been so many people say like, "Oh, what the fuck kind of league is that? No way, no way that happened." Or like, "What is this? A point per breath league?" But yeah, so that's what it is. People just don't realize. What we got? Wednesday got JSN, Rice, and JJ. You can't start them. What? So confused. Adam Troutman. Damn it. Dude, these skills are fucking sour. Like Halloween like colors, but they're like sour as fuck. Shit, River Johnson said free AB. Dude, who the hell? Who heard about that? That AB is a fucking suspect and fuck attempted murder. We'll see, man. Jeez. I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, let's do the punter. Because Will Lutz is a putz. Right into the end zone. You suck. Dude. Crispy said, like my brother, the deputy sheriff preacher. Bam. That's so crazy, man. How are you like so polar opposite from your brother? But dude. between Nealon and AB, man. The news is crazy today. Dying med student. Would you consider giving away Pittman for K9 and Dynasty if you need RBs? Yeah, I would. I would hope that Pittman isn't one of your better wide receivers. Like, starter for sure, but hopefully you got some other decent wide receivers besides him. Ignacio Monra for Rice. No. Don't do it. Dying med student. They got Flowers in London. Okay. Yeah, I probably would do that. I'm not super excited about Walker either way. Dylan, Romer, JMO. I'm going Rome. And he better not do what he did last week. And Elijah, Tracy or Brees Hall, or Shakira. Brody says a dynasty also. Gotta think of the age. I think I'm leaning Brees Hall, but it's just because you got bad options in Elijah. Yeah, don't say I tried to shop him around, but he's 28. It's a bit harder. Yeah, people don't really want to give up anybody for a guy like Pittman usually. And Hutchinson trade away Gentian Olave for Judkins and CD. I probably would. And I don't know who that is, but I said, yo, who's your team? All my fantasy teams. I got like 40 of them. Maybe like 40, close to 45. And that's not including the 100 best balls. So, yeah. Used to be the Chargers, but when they bailed on San Diego for LA, I just stopped messing with them. And my life has been way better. And said scoring 420 is insane. It's not so insane when you know what the league is, because it has defensive players. So there's 9 offense, and there is 8 IDP, so 17 total starters. Crispy said, happy Veterans Day. Thanks for your service. Is it Veterans Day? Salute. And young Xenox, Walker, Kamara. Leaving Walker, I'm just nervous about Kamara. This game is so ass. Paul said Jamar Chase and Jacobs for Saquon, Pittman, and Chase Brown. I just don't want to give up Jamar Chase, man. Like, what's your record? Do you have to do that? Like if you're in any kind of position of like power, like where you're close to the top, of the standings, I'm not doing that. Yeah, 6-2, number 2 seed. Nah, man, don't do that. And oh shit, blocked. Oh no way. Oh dude, they're right there. They're right there now. Oh. And 6 Vertiers. So what's the point system? So there's 9 offense and 8 defensive players, 8 IDPs. And so there's 17 total starters. IDP 1, 2, 3 scoring. It's QB premium and tight end premium scoring. And 2.0 PPR. Dude. Damn, that shit kicked him right in the face. Now he can lose 2 yards on 3 plays and kick a field goal, right? Oh, shit. Knicks is running it right nowhere. That was a bad play. Good play by Polamau. All right, there's the dude. Yeah. And let's see, Maddie. You trade London and Saquon for Pickens, Garrett Wilson, and Kyren. No. Fuck, these Skittles are so sour. Oh, these flavors are crazy. Oh, you had him. But fuck Ingram. That was Ingram. He doesn't deserve it anyways. The only place I had him, I made sure he didn't play anyways. That block probably cost $100. It probably cost $100. Yeah. Fuck Ingram. He didn't deserve it. That's what he saw. He's like, oh, he's wide open. And he's like, oh, it's Ingram. Threw it into the ground. Don't let him do it. He's going to drop it anyways. Franklin outright. Let's see. Bad route for Sutton. They start to Franklin. Hey, Johnny, they did exactly what you said, bro. Did exactly what you fucking said, bro. Dude, that was shitty play calling. And Brissau, you think I could trade London and Laporta for Amon Ra? I don't know if the Amon Ra guy would accept. I mean, you can try, but and Crispy said, "There's one of your waivers. Who are you talking about?" Bo's acting like he's got a gambling debt. And Crispy, who are you talking about? Who's one of the waivers? Johnny, I'm uselessly psychic. Yes. Noah, Slayton or Pierce? I'm leaning Pierce for the upside. Dude, I want to eat these Skittles, but they're so sour that it's I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It's make my face get all sucked up, pushed up like I'm sucking on a lemon. Points, if you guys know where that's from. Dude, it's so funny when you see that replay because the punt got him right in the face. And Logan said, "Can you move your head?" So you can't see all of the points because it's just the top of the screenshot. I wish I could zoom out more so you guys could see more. Oh yeah, Polamau, yeah, he was on that. There's a lot of plays that happened, but yeah, Polamau. I don't know how many tackles he has, but that was a good one right there. I don't know if he got credit for a sack or not. Oh man, look, we got another one, Tony. Points per breathing league, huh? You can't ask what's the difference in the league. You just assume it's a weird league where guys score a crazy amount of points for nothing, right? And Meg, Singletary or DeMarcado? DeMarcado. Both these guys are super fluky, but probably going to go Singletary. And Fun Mendez. I traded Rome and Bucky for Jacobs and Pittman. That's not too bad. It's kind of even, though. Aiden, start Vidal. DJ Moore, Tet in the flex. I'm going DJ. I want to score more. And user, White or Warren. I'm going Warren. And Jakku, Hall or Kyran. I'll go Kyran. Mr. Boss. Seahawks got a new owner, Craig Roundstown. Okay. When did that happen? And Ruben said Swift, Rashad, or Olave. I'm going Swift if he plays, but you don't know. Caden picked up Stafford and DJ Moore for Baker Mayfield. Good trade. Yeah. If you got Stafford and DJ Moore, right? And shout out to Megs who just followed. And Resty Addison or Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm going Marv. Carrot, Jets turn. Jets turn star players into ghosts, right? Yeah. I mean, Fields was never really a star. I know we're not talking about him specifically, but he's kind of just right on par with what they do. He's fitting in nicely. And Brady Judkins for Nico. I mean, that's a team-specific trade, so if you need a wide receiver more, I mean, I feel like they're pretty even. And, pull him out because he is not rostered in too many places. I know available in an insane amount of redraft leagues, but yeah, even dynasties. Fucking crispy. He said on TikTok, come join these leagues before you you open your cock holster, Tiki. Toyota one trade offered to me, Pittman and Judkins for his Cook and Devontae Smith. Player for player, dude sent this to me. I mean, I just don't like those trades, man. The wide receiver, running back for wide receiver, running back. It's just too even, but Judkins just been doing good. Like, that's like another thing. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a reason why people want him so much. Like, the schedule, not too shabby. And, like, yeah, it's just, I want to hold him. And Ben, Tracy or Manning guy? I'm going Manning guy. And JX, Rasheed for Jacobs. I want to figure out how to get those guys on the same squad, not trade one for the other. Man, is Gino hurt? Man. Johnny said Cook will be 27 next year. Man, I thought he was 25. He's 26 already? All right. We got to try to get something else here. I can't do those Skittles. They're too sour. Fucking with me. You need some chocolate. All right. Found the Twix and the Snickers is. Oh, what? And Three Musketeers. Anybody like Three Musketeers? These fucking suck to me. Man, Milky Ways, what the fuck? How do we get these? And Cole said Amon Ra for T and Rico. Nah, I want the Amon Ra side there. We want to tier up. We don't want to get all the depth. Giants, I might be 25. I'm just a hater. And Julian said, how boosted is your league? Well, it's not. I mean, it is boosted in certain spots for sure, but it's the IDP that makes a big difference. So there's 9 offensive starters and 8 defensive starters. 8 IDPs. So 17 total starters. And Julian said, how many men? It's a 12-team league. 12-team league, 17 starters. Dude, Raider Jack. Gino's vagina's hurt. Giants said Dalvin didn't make it to 29 of them. Yeah. The younger brothers usually end up being better, though. But not too many running backs make it to 29 anyways. And PJ say, really need to post those lead parameters on your socials on the screen. Yeah, I know. It just take work. Shout out to Julian, who was throwing a whole bunch of goats in there. Yeah, let's get it. I don't know how much the goat is, but let's go. This might deserve a nice bowl or a dab here. Uh-oh. Keep going, Julian. Keep going, Julian. Let's get it. And it's funny, PJ, as you just said that, someone said, why do you have 400 points? Because we got IDP involved in this league. 9 offensive starters and 8 IDP starters. Let's do it. Let's do it. Julian made it to the 420 goats. Let's go. All right, Julian helped me hit the first goal on the channel. Let's go. And Garrett said, what is that? Oh, dude, you don't know what IDP is? It's defensive players, individual defensive players. So instead of starting like a whole defense, we start the actual players themselves. And who is that? Marv, he says IDP fun. Dude, once you start playing with defensive players, you won't want to go back because it just takes it to the next level. It's you know how you get like those random like weeks where it's like one person like, you know, does halfway decent and then he like wins the week or loses the week, you know, for that team. It's like that kind of stuff doesn't happen with IDP. And Garrett said, do you have the points boosted? In certain spots, yeah. From the default, yes. Like the quarterback scores 6 points per touchdown. I know that's a big one. And it's 2-point PPR, not 1-point PPR. And PJ said, how many IDPs do you play on one team? 8. Great drinking game. He said every time Huss says 8 IDPs. Yeah, we could do something like that. Giant says true. I played fantasy since 2005. I started IDP 4 years ago. Offense only is boring now. It totally gets boring. Let's see. Zane just joined again. Let's see if Zane asked how to get 400 points. He totally did. It's like this part of the shtick now. All right, here we go. Dab for dang it. Who threw the goats? Julian. Yes. Julian, you the man. All right, here we go. Whoa. And Elliott, Fields, McCarthy, or Purdy on this week. Man, I mean, with Purdy in the mix, it's like you almost have to wait. I'm leaning JJ, but I'm nervous about those guys. I mean, I'd want to start Purdy if we know he's going to play, but it's like we got to wait until Friday before we know that. So that's what sucks. I'll be doing more Q&As. Let's make sure you come back. I'm doing a little bit of gardening, so that's why you can't see me right now, TikTok. It's funny on TikTok. It's it's called gardening. And I've made my way down the gardening rabbit hole. And Kyle said, why are your points so high? It's just not the default scoring. It's QB premium. So the QBs score 6 points per touchdown and 15 yards passing is 1 point. This makes it more fun. Everything's for a reason, but most people wouldn't understand if you're like just getting the reason in like 1 or 2 sentences. But everything makes sense, trust me. But it is higher scoring though, yeah. And Hayden, would you trade Jamar Chase and for Gibbs? No, I'm not trading Jamar Chase. It's not a championship move, bro. Gino looked like he was running out of the tent right now, so I think he's good. And Dzavala, I don't know how to pronounce it. DZ, yay. Back in there. I like it. Spicy, what do you think about Jennings versus Jacoby? I'm probably thinking Jacoby this week, but I'm a little bit nervous about starting Jacoby in his first week there. CB Dizzle said RIP to the dumbass who started Sutton. I mean, there's a lot of people who started Sutton, including myself. This is when they come back though in the fourth quarter, and like not like literally come back. Oh, so weak, and not literally come back because they're winning, but you know when they actually start putting a little bit of offense in there. Hen Dog, would you trade Josh Jacobs, Pickens, and Igbuka for CMC and Nico? I don't know, man. Josh Jacobs has like a really, really great schedule. I think I would have to rework that somehow. Kyle said thoughts on Bo Nix versus Jay Love. I mean, I feel like I want Bo. I mean, obviously, like Bo Nix is sucking right now. It's also a Thursday divisional game, man, but I feel like long term, like Bo Nix over Jordan Love. I mean, we don't know if Jordan Love is going to do worse than Bo Nix in this game. I assume not, but Caden, Jonathan Taylor, and Olave for Dowdle, Derrick Henry, and Igbuka. I don't know, man. Like Jonathan Taylor is the clear-cut best guy in that trade. I feel like I would hold. And Spicy said I'm nervous too, but why would they trade him and then not use him? Well, I mean, it's not necessarily about using him. It's about him getting, you know, it's a lot of chemistry, you know, between the quarterback and the wide receiver. I mean, that's like a big thing. So, like, it could be really good. It just also could be pretty blah, you know. So, no risk it, no biscuit. I mean, I'm starting Jacoby in a couple places too. I mean, I have like 40 something leagues, but so I kind of have everybody going somewhere. But yeah, no risk it, no biscuit, man. And Johnny, what the hell, you donkeys? Oh, man. Can we get some kind of like scoring action? Because like we're going to have to do some more gardening here. Man, what a dumbass block. And Gus, start Breece Hall or Alec Pierce. I mean, I feel like Breece is like the safer play, but Alec Pierce is a little bit more of that upside, you know, that upside play, that big home run, you know, play. And I feel like I'd rather go with that. And Anthony, start 2, Devonta Pittman, Rome. I'll leave Pittman on the bench. He's got a tough matchup. And Spice said, definitely understand what you mean. Just hopeful number 6 on a 12-man team. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And, yeah, I hope he does good. I hope he does good over there. I mean, he's got a lot of things going for him. You know, I mean, BTJ's hurt. Hunter's not there. They pass a lot no matter what. So, yeah, Kyle said the Broncos defense is carrying me. Dude, I mean, especially after that block punt, I'm sure that helped something, right? And like they've only given up 7 points, so that's like nothing. Giants said Pete Carroll's a great coach, so imagine how bad the Raiders could be. Oh, yeah, exactly. If they actually had like a bad coach, like, yeah. Dude, is that fucking Chase Young? All of a sudden, Chase Young, and no, that might have been Cameron Jordan. Anybody know who that was? Was that Cameron Jordan? I think it was. Damn it, man. Carl's Jr., they always make their burgers look so... I mean, everyone always makes their burgers look so good, but the fucking Carl's Jr. Commercials, they always make their burgers look insane. And Kyle, start Pittman or Keenan Allen. I mean, it's a horrible, horrible matchup for Pittman. It's a great, great matchup for Keenan Allen. So that's kind of just like the difference there between those guys. And I feel like I want to go Keenan Allen because of it being like an overseas game for the other guys, for Pittman. Oh man, next Thursday's game. Oh man, the Patriots versus the Jets is going to be a doozy. Spicy, what do you think about Juwan versus Loveland? Ferguson's on by. If it's just a 1 week thing only, I'll go Juwan. But also, I like Schultz as well. If it's just a 1 week thing versus the Jags, I'd probably go there. He's pretty available. Johnny Pat 16, Jet 6, all field goals. Oh, that would suck. Shout out to Reed who just followed. And Samar. What defense to pick up? Rams, Panthers, Bills, Bucks, Ravens, Jets, Colts, Bears, Jags, Saints. I think the Panthers this week would be where I'd go. Hey, and shout out to Toyota One making it rain with the roses. Yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Make it rain.
And you can't teach that.
And Samar Darter Mayfield to start. I'm leaning Baker. Lamar's the QB1. Nice. So you playing in super flex? And Spicy said, yeah, bro, Schultz available. Of course. Yes. Yeah, he's one of the diamonds in the rough this week. Tyler Lockett, another fucking catch, man. Another catch. Tyler Lockett. Oh, shit. Gino's hurt, but he's in there. As long as Gino's the quarterback, but he's looking hella hurt right now, like Lockett, like he's going to turn into a viable flex player. Mark my words. Mark my words. Damn, Zach Allen, he finished the play and took his ass down. And Cam said 420.50. He said, bro, how? It's not even that crazy. And here we go, PJ, another time. So it's because we got defensive players on the team. So there's 9 offensive starters, 8 IDP starters, so 17 total starters. That's a big reason why. There are some inflated points, like you'll see there. We have QB premium and tight end premium. So there is like little boosts, but it's to counteract the IDP 1, 2, 3 scoring. And Spicy, thanks for the follow. Gabe said you play on Sleeper. Yeah. I've outgrown Yahoo and I've never liked ESPN, so everything that I have is on Sleeper. And thanks for the follow, Gabe. Yeah, all the leagues that I have, none of them are like the default like scoring like type settings, because like even with like the QBs, even in the leagues that I host where it's kind of basic single QB league, the QB scoring for me is always inflated because I do 6 points for the touchdown and 15 yards equals 1 point. So the QBs are the most important position in all of football. Like they shouldn't be the least important position by far in fantasy football. Not in my eyes, anyways. And Gabe, Rashad White, Charbonnet, Vidal, Singletary, pick 2. I'm going to go the first 2. I'm going to go White and Vidal. Ant said terrible game, but I started Troy Franklin, so it's cool. Yeah, I mean, shit, him and Genty, the only guys who have like any kind of points. You know, everybody else is pretty much at fucking nothing. Yeah, what a trash game. Yeah, Phil said Gino's cooked. Yeah, dude, he keeps getting blasted on every fucking play. I mean, dude, he's tough. He's tough. That's one thing that I will say, because like every single like play on that drive, he got hit. And you can see he was hurting. Like one of them, it's his leg. Well, actually, multiple times it was his leg. One time it was his hand. Like, dude, like they're fucking him up out there. Yeah, Toronto once. They killed Gino B. Hold on, let me get it. Let me find it.
They killed Killer B.
They killed Killer B. Gabe said Matt Prater or Ricard. Lucky I got the kicker thing up. I'm gonna go Ricard. Better defense. And Gabe said the defense has 15 fantasy points right now, bro. Man, yeah. I bet both defenses are like the higher scoring, like guys, right? Like the defenses might have more points than everybody. Johnny says time for Kenny to win the game. Let's see it. Here we go. Man, he's fucked up, man. Gino's tough though. That's for sure. He's out there on the bike, getting the pedals in. And Phil said Hufanga. Yeah, Hufanga is such a beast, bro. How many points does Hufanga have right now, Phil? Hufanga is pretty much turned into a must start for me. I don't have him in an insane amount of dynasty leagues, but everywhere that I have him, he's just like locked into my DB spot now. And Gabe said, why Ricard over Matt Prater? The matchup's better. And Spicy, you think DJ Moore will continue to uptrend or settle back down to a reliable 8-point guy? Well, in a matchup like this week, I bet he's a double-digit guy. I bet he's closer to 15 or 20 this week. But I just think like a lot is going to go with their matchups, and they got a dope matchup this week, so we got to go hard on it. When they're at home, like in December, like, I wouldn't be, too excited about too many of the pass options there when it starts getting real windy, but, we got to take advantage while the time's good with the good matchups. And Gabe said, who the Vikings play? They play the Ravens. Ravens giving up the third most points to the kicker position. And Danny Amon-Ra, Kyren, and Tracy for James Cook, Ibuka, Dunze. Nah. This is pretty much like Amon-Ra for James Cook with a whole bunch of shit sprinkled in around it. I mean, it's all like decent players, but nah, I mean, I don't want to trade Amon-Ra. Like, out of all that, you lost me when you said Amon-Ra for anybody, because I don't want to trade him. And Drew, do I start Rashad White or Juwan Jennings? I'm going to go Rashad White. And Danny said, I got Rice also. I mean, Amon-Ra and Rice are the kind of duo that could win you a championship, bro. Like, don't split that up. Because that's the goal, right? Winning a championship. Yeah, don't trade away Amon-Ra. And Gabe said, what about the Dolphins? How many points do they give up to the kickers? I mean, both guys actually have a good matchup, like, because the Dolphins are actually giving up the 5th most points to the kicker position. So you could probably, I mean, I just don't track kickers at all. So I just blindly go by I blindly go by the matchups, and that's it. Cause I play in 0 leagues with kickers. So this is the amount of work that I do, where I go break down what's the points per game, and what's the overall points, and what's the points per game given up by the defense to any said position. And so, yeah, that's the extent of my my kicker research. And Brooks said, gave up Cook for A-Chain. I'm not mad at it, because A-Chain does have a super dope schedule, but I'd want to get those guys on the same team, not trade one for the other. And Ale, trade Lamar, Dobbins, Singletary for Dak and Judkins. Nah. Dominic, Waddle, or Pittman. Both are tough matchups this week for those guys. I'm going to say yeah, this one's tough. Oh, and Gino's going back in the tent. I'm gonna go Pittman. Pittman over Waddle. And Gabe said so Matt Prater over Will. Well, the Ravens are giving up the 3rd most points, and the Dolphins are giving up the 5th most points. So the Ravens are giving up more points to the kicker position. So that's why I'm saying Will. Oh, was that Ingram again? Was that through Ingram's hands that just turned into an interception? And Brooks, I got Henry, CD, and JSN, so I figured Cook for A-Chains are good for me. Well, I mean, it's not bad because A-Chain's dope, but I feel like Cook has been so good that I just wouldn't have wanted to get rid of him like for A-Chain. Like I would have wanted to figure out another way. Maybe there is no other way. And Lucas said, how can you drop 420 knowing that my league has dropped 200? Well, it's because my league is it's for sure different than your league because this isn't a default league. For one, we got 9 offensive starters and we got 8 IDP starters. That's defensive players. So that's probably the biggest difference between the 2 leagues. Not sure how many starters you have, but we have 17 starters. And there's, other stuff besides that, but that's the big thing. Hey, Crispy said everyone playing tonight has a gambling problem. Yeah, Franklin just totally fucked that up. But let's see what Gino could do. He's fucking limping out there. Crazy. And Noah on the flip side. What up, bro? And Gabe said, I know he's been doing good. Yeah, for sure. Spicy said, any thoughts on Tajee Spears? I mean, the Titans just kind of suck like all around. So, I mean, he's more of like a depth piece that you probably hope to never have to start, but like he's good enough to roster, but like he's good enough. He's like good enough not to drop, but he's like bad enough not to start, so it's like a weird spot where he's at. And Gabe said experts say Matt Prater over Will Ricard. I mean, yeah, but like the experts though, like how many leagues do like these experts play in? Like I'm just saying, man, like these experts, like the guys who like don't play in fantasy football, who are like giving everybody advice, man, fuck those experts. I won 10 championships last year. I am the expert. And Corey said this might be the worst game ever. This is pretty dog shit, bro. It is pretty dog shit. And Corrupts, trade Ladd, Bucky for CD and JK. Nah, it seems tempting, but nah. And Lucas said, I got Hurts, AJ Brown, Goddard, and Saquon all on my team. You savage. You savage. When the getting is good, I mean, I'm sure it's really good. And Corey said Trey Tucker does not look good. Is he rosterable? Well, dude, a lot of it's like the fucking Raiders like playing against the best defense in the league. That's why I also said not to start Trey Tucker today. Like if fucking dumbass Thornton wouldn't have fucking got that pass interference, Trey Tucker would have a touchdown. But don't get me started about that shit because that fucking pissed me the fuck off. And Phil said Bowers RIP. Yeah, dude, like who was it, the right guard or the left guard? Someone help me out. But like whenever that dude went down. But yeah, it's also the Broncos, guys. Like, just remember that the Broncos like are literally one of the best defenses in the league. So like, let's remember that shit. And let's see. Nate said just traded Judkins and Dak for Lamar. I mean, I know Dak's probably like the throw in there, but man, I just don't like getting rid of Judkins, man. I was high on him going into this season, into dynasty drafts. Like, I mean, dude, I've been really high on him, and he's been like producing and doing everything that I said he was gonna do, and like he's gonna win some people some championships. So like, I really don't like trading him away. Of course, I'm being offered Kyren and Garrett Wilson for CD. I'm probably just wanting to hold CD. And Aditya or no, Dad first. Dad, flex Tez or Henderson. Fuck, both horrible options. I'll go Tez, but yeah, I'd be trying to hit waivers if you could. Look at that. Fucking Raiders missed the field goal. See, everybody's in bed with the mob tonight. What the fuck? Everybody. Like this is Oh man. Broncos about to cover the money line and Raiders covering the spread. Like this is like, this is like the way that they fucking wrote it up, man. The way that they fucking wrote it up. and Adida, Shaheed, or Shakir in the flex. Man, I really don't want to start either one of those guys. Like, I'd really try to hit the waivers. I really would. If you're forcing me, I'm gonna say Shakir, and you better just cross those fingers for a lucky, fluky touchdown. But I really don't want to start either one of them. And Spicy said, I think the Colts versus the Falcons turns into a shootout. If it wasn't overseas, I'd say so. But like, man, I bet you it's one of those ones where like the first half just like sucks. And like we get a little bit of action in the second half. I hope it's not that way, but like I just really feel like it's going to be that way. And Gabe say he thinks Santos for the Bears, who plays the Giants. So it's a good matchup. Also, not saying it's not, but I'm sticking with Will. And Mason, White, Vidal, or Manning guy. I'm leaning White right now, but my answer could change because of many different factors. So make sure you're coming through on the other shows. Gabe Sower, the kicker who plays for Tampa. No. The Tampa matchup is one of the worst on the week. And since I don't do any more research than this, I'm only going off the matchups. Boom Hayes says that a one-on-one league. Well, if there's only two people, do you think that there'd be better starters at the top? You could just ask what's the difference between this league and like the default league that you play in. If you want to, you can still. We could go backwards. And Rye said underuse of Bowers in this game is crazy. Well, I mean, Gino's been under fire the entire time, and the Broncos are like the number one defense in the league. So, we got to remember that. PJ said, I'm so thirsty. How many IDPs you start in that league, Gus? The answer is Kadarius Toney.
Man, fuck Tony.
And Corey said, damn, I thought Harvey would play good today, bro. I mean, it's a really shitty Thursday divisional game, bro. Like, it really is. Like, Thursday games fucking suck. And Donnie said, what kind of settings are you using? So there is 9 offensive starters, 8 IDPs. So that's the big difference in the settings is the IDP players. We got 17 total starters. And then it's QB premium scoring, tight end premium scoring, and also 2.0 PPR to counterbalance the IDP 1, 2, 3 scoring. Gabe said, what defense gives up more points, the Dolphins or the Ravens? You talking about to the kicker position? It's the Ravens. And all this information is available on my Patreon, 420crew.com. And Christian said, ain't no way you didn't see mine. Bro, I didn't see it, but I saw it now. Malik Washington or Keon Coleman? Fuck Keon Coleman. I really don't want to start him, man. That guy fucking flukes us every week. I was going to say Malik Washington. So remember, I'm a human, all right? Sometimes players fuck up, man. And TJ said the short week's not good for the players. It's really not, man. Corey, what was your above question? So I can still pick up Trey Tucker to stash. Nice play by Franklin. So I can still pick up Trey Tucker to stash. Who's the dropper? Just hold QJ, Loveland, or Pacheco. Man, I just dropped Pacheco, bro. Shout out to Spicy throwing those lightning bolts. I like it. Fuck the Chargers, but throw those lightning bolts. Yeah. And 6X said Genty is feeding the family today. Man. We need more from him. We need more. And yeah, shout out again to Spicy. Appreciate you. And make sure you hit the follow button on TikTok, guys. I'm going to be here doing live streams often. Dude, what a shitty play. Damian, Keenan Allen, or DK? I mean, the matchup's better for Keenan, but I'm going DK. I assume more volume for DK. And Dakota, Pitts or Loveland? Man, I hate both of them, but I'm going Pitts. And David, Tet and Taji for Hampton and Slayton. Man, that's kind of blah, bro. I mean, it really is. I'd probably do it to get Hampton, but that's like a super blah trade. And Gabe said Matt Prater over Will. I'm sticking Will. But I'm saying all those guys that you mentioned, Will, Matt Prater, Cairo Santos, they all have elite matchups this week. So I'd be okay starting any of them. But I'm going Will because he's got the best matchup on paper. Dobbins, close to that first down. Corey, my RBs are JT, Brees, Bucky, Woody, Marks, and Singletary. Good drop Pacheco. Yeah, and who knows when he's coming back anyways. And Gage, Brees Hall or Laporta. Probably going Laporta. Jeez, I'm nervous about Brees' upside. It's a tough matchup, man. It really is. And Matt start 2, Pittman, Olave, Wandale, Dubs. I'm going to say Pittman and Wandale. Dubs would be the close third. Gabe said Loveland, Musgrave, or Dalton Schultz. For just 1 week, it's Schultz. And Spicy said, bro, everyone's trying to take CMC for me. Is there any trade you'd take? Nah, I mean, probably not. What is your record? The only way I'd trade CMC is if you're like on the outside of the playoff teams looking in. If you're like already kind of in the top, 4 or 5 guys where you're like right in the playoff mix already, I'm not trading CMC. And of course, everyone's trying to get him off of you because he's the fucking best running back in the league. Gabe said, who gets more field goal opportunities, the Bills, Bears, or Vikings? I'm not sure. I haven't done that research. The only thing I've broken down is what teams give up the most points and points total and then points per game. And 6X said not. I had not faith in Genty today. Yeah. He should be doing better though. He should be doing better. And Jake said Dart or Hurts. I'm going Hurts. Langlow is Riley. Bryson Brown for Brewers. I'm assuming Bowers, Waddle, and Brees. No. What'd Luca say? Luca put a question mark. I didn't see. If you put in another question, Luca, I didn't see it. Throw it in again. Scotty, would you trade Rico for Bucky? No. Well, probably. I probably would want Bucky more than Rico, but I really don't like trading running backs for running backs like that. Obama Lies, Henry and QJ for Igbuka and Bucky. I'd probably hold or rework that somehow. And Damian, Josh Jacobs, and Keenan for CMC. Man, I mean, Jacobs has like one of the best schedules moving forward, but I mean, we know what CMC is, so I probably would do it. Let's see. Gabe said Wilbur Card got 76 total. Matt Prater, Santos. See, I mean, Wilbur Card, man, got the better matchup. Plus, he's been throwing down more points. Spicy, I'm struggling my wide receiver game. 4 and 5. I'm on track for the playoffs, but if I keep losing, I won't be. Well, then I mean, it's a fine line, and yeah, nobody's gonna want to trade you anything for CMC, but you got to find someone who's gonna overpay if you're gonna pay. Like if you're gonna trade CMC, you got to find someone who's gonna overpay for him. And it sucks because you got to trade him to a good team because that's the only type of team that'll be able to trade you. But yeah, if you could get like 3 or 4 players from him and you can like almost rebuild, your team, and maybe it is like a 3 for 1. It's got to be all players that you can start. All right, and shout out to Spicy throwing in those lightning bolts. You guys seen those guys doing the lives where it's like people throw in the chats and they just do something based on whatever the emoji is that gets thrown in. And I remember they got the lightning bolt. He's like, so that's what I totally feel every time I see the lightning bolts. And Corey said, "Need a garbage time, Harvey TD. It's the perfect time. It's the perfect time." And shout out to Brandon. What up? Aiden is a certified hater. What up, Gadsden or Goddard? I'm going Gadsden, bro. And bro, are you in line for player hater of the year? Very curious. And Spicy said dance. Man, I can't do the dances. I'll just do the Come on, Bo. Oh, gave it to Dobbins. First down, though. First down. And PJ said Raiders need to let them score here. The game's over. Yeah, I know. They really do. And Spicy threw another bolt. Hey, Smokey the Cat. What up, bro? Said McCarthy, Mariota, Fields, Penix, 2 of this week. That's kind of tough, man. That's kind of tough. Man, I'm a little bit lame. Game's over. Benito, 25, nice. Man, I think I'm leaning JJ. I think I'm leaning JJ in that. All right. And Brandon, what was it? So give JT, Tet, and Ferguson for Javonte Flowers, McBride, Singletary. Nah, man, don't do it. You're welcome. I saved you from making a bad trade. Eric said, I felt like I wasted 3 hours of my life. I mean, we can all talk some shit right now about the game because it was fucking trash, okay? This is also why it's so much fun to play in IDP leagues because, like, I bet you, like, just as a whole, there's way more defensive players that were scoring good points here compared to the offensive players. Yeah, Raiders so stupid. They had to let Dobbins score there, yeah. Yep, it was done data, man. It was done data. They're idiots. And Noah said, would you trade Nico for Judkins in a Dynasty League? Probably. I mean, I feel like that's like a really like team specific like type of trade, but I feel like Judkins is going to be good for a lot of years, and I think I would. And New York Rat said Troy with the cool 15. I'll take it. There we go, man. I forget who came in earlier. I think it was Preston who came in and said, thanks for telling me to start Troy Franklin when he came through in yesterday's live stream. And hell yeah, man. I know I told at least a few people to start them. All right, we're going to have to do a little bit of gardening here. And yeah, Eric said the Broncos D came through. I bet the Raiders D actually did pretty good. I know nobody started them, but like I bet they actually did pretty good. New York Rat said Tracy or Charbonnet. I'm on the Charbonnet side of that. There's been a few people who asked that question today. Yeah, I'm on the Sharp side. All right, who's with me? Who's doing some gardening with me? Raider Jack, I started Harvey over Dubs. Yeah, it didn't turn out the way we needed it to. Right, PJ Nix, 150 yards and a touchdown. Yeah. And what Spicy say? He said, hey, sir, what Is that in response to the gardening? What do you mean by gardening? I mean we're smoking a bowl. That's the TikTok lingo now. I just found that out. Went down the gardening rabbit hole. But yeah, for you weed smokers, that's what it is, especially on TikTok. And Giant said, I'm triple gardening right now. Let's go. Nice. Spicy said, I'm dabbing it up. Let's get it. 710 420 crew. Let's go. Yeah, and make sure if you guys are fantasy football peeps, 420crew.com, go follow on Patreon. You can follow for free if you just want to be in leagues, get like news and updates and little bits of advice, and you can ask questions there. But being a $5 member, you get access to so much information. There we go. And so I just joined the live and already getting the call to garden. He said, I like this guy. Let's go. Hey, you found the right place. You found the right place, my friend. Here we go. So I can't do the smoking live, but you'll see this. I'll do the exhale live. Here we go. Woo! Woo! And New York Rat, why I asked why you pick Charbonnet over Tracy. Better matchup. Better matchup. Better offense. Whoo! And Zane, how'd you get so much points? I like how Zane keeps digging in on the points. I will say the point scoring settings in a sec, but most of it is because of the IDP, the individual defensive players. Whew. All right. Hit that like button, TikTok. Whew. And so the league settings are all custom. It's IDP, 8 IDP starters in addition to the 9 offensive starters with the super flex also. And then we got it's QB premium, tight end premium, and we also got 2.0 PPR. Whew. All right. This stream's almost close to end. Ran out of water. All right, let's see. And Spicy said y'all get points for a kick return. Yeah, I think it's 25 yards is 1 point is what it is for the kick return point. So it's not a crazy amount, but a little bit. And let's see. Aryan Kumar, start 1, Ertz, Loveland, or Theo. I think I'm leaning Theo. And Johnny, I got a regular bowl of with Golden Goat. Love Golden Goat. Said a Maui Wowie pen and then some Bruce Banner live rosin. Man, dude, Johnny's on it. I love it. And said drop Mason or Marks for Swift. I feel like I dropped Marks. Yeah, and I mean Swift's got a really good matchup this week. He's got like the number 1 matchup for running backs. And JC, I have Kittle, Kincaid, Gadsden. What do I do? You play Kittle and Gadsden. I mean, Kincaid's got a good matchup, but I feel like it's depth. That's about it. Crispy said I should have played Tony over Bowers this week. Man,
fuck Tony.
Evan Ivershi and my league mate wants to give me James Cook and Quentin Johnston. Don't do it. And Chester said, what's the scoring? So you can only see like the top of it right here, but there's 8 IDP players, 8 defensive players. So we have 9 offense, 8 IDP, 17 total starters. And Anna, Nix, and Bowers. Yeah, not good. This is a really shitty Thursday game. Already trade Flacco, Nico, and Rico for Rice, Genty, and Debo. Probably. I mean, I feel like that's just too much for too much. And Ant said POV went against Knicks. I mean, and I think they forgot they get paid millions of dollars to play football. Yeah, I mean, the defenses just was better. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, the Broncos are, I mean, if not the number one defense in the league, very close to it. And then the Raiders, I mean, they played good on defense. They fucking had their defense and special teams because, I mean, I'm watching the highlights right now. I mean, they got 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. And young Mitch, Nico for Igbuka. Nah, I'd hold on that. Gabe, Troy Franklin's becoming really, really good flex option for real. Yeah, I mean, he's they got the chemistry, that's for sure. And Anna, they were all right, but Knicks gave that to him. Yeah, well, and I mean, that one he gave to him, and then the other one was off of Troy Franklin's hands. Spicy Romeo Dubs versus DJ Moore. Is this a start sit question? I think I'm leaning DJ Moore, but not by much. And Troy Igbuka for Garrett and Adams. Oh, shit, I'd do that. I don't really want Garrett Wilson. I'd want someone else if you could get someone else. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather have Adams over Igbuka. And do I start Henderson and White or start one and flex Myers? I would start White and flex Myers. I would not start Henderson. And Jonathan Tech, QJ, Addison, Pittman start 2. Addison and Pittman. Spicy. I mean, Moore's more PP Hurts or something. Okay. Whoo. And Christian Loveland or Barner. Loveland, but I really don't want to start either one of them though. All right. It's about that time, guys. We're going to shut everything down here. You're going to hear the Hustler song on the way out, everybody. Hopefully TikTok can hear it. And Raven, Nico, or Wandale. Nico. And everyone on YouTube, here comes the credits. Appreciate you guys. And make sure you follow. I'll be back tomorrow answering questions. I've been live all game answering questions.
Let's get elevated.
Yeah, roll that blunt, light that screen. It's the
Peace out, Spicy. We'll catch you guys later. We'll be back pretty much every day. I'm going live, so make sure you follow. Make sure you tap in. We'll catch you guys later.
Straight out of Vegas, name is Alex the Dawn, fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn, Patreon popping. The crew runs deep, savages grind. No time for sleep. Dynasty redraft, superflex, best ball, IDP tournaments. Yeah, we run them all. 420.
Peace out, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Sessions live, YouTube streams, waiver wire.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure
They remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, 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 y'all don't really